Thank you, Voltaire. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the founding members for having had the vision to organize the youngest IIEE worldwide and also locally in the Philippines. No? I was listening to the history of the IIEE. I was telling Consul Raquel that instead of being divisive, the two organizations united. Is it right?
Yes.
To form one organization. And that is very inspiring because most Filipinos would always want to have too many organizations, di ba? And that just goes to show that engineers have this kind of thinking because engineers are builders. And when you build, you unite. Is that right? You use materials together, you put them together to build whatever you want to build. And as I was telling also Consul, we depend a lot on electrical engineers every day of our lives, 24 hours a day. Could you imagine if we don't have electricity? You would always be on standby. So I remember last 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and we had a big typhoon. Not really a typhoon, but the wind was so strong. And so many of our electrical poles really were swept away. And we had the 1 week brownout in Parañaque and part of Alabang and Las Piñas. And all the electrical engineers were up on their toes and they were working 24 hours a day. So you are unsung heroes and I congratulate all of you. But most of all, I'm so proud that in spite of the small number of the electrical engineers here in Bahrain, you came together to found your own chapter here. This just goes to show that like your predecessors before in your own history, you are united and you became one. And that's very inspiring. We in the Philippine Embassy would always be around if you would need our help. That is, if you really need our help. We are open 24 hours a day. We have the what we call the 24-hour hotline. We always have a duty officer to answer our phone. But I hope you would not be in any trouble. But just in case you would want to talk to any one of us, we will always be ready. Nagagalak po ako at kami ay naanyayahan nyo sa isang piging na ito sapagkat gustong-gusto ko rin makilala yung mga iba't ibang asosasyon. Ano? At nung dumating nga sa akin ang inyong presidente, si Engineer Juarez, ay tuwan-tuwa ako nung sinabi niya, kukunti lang kayo pero nagkakaisa kayo. Napakagandang pakinggan yung salitang nagkakaisa. Sana ngayong Pasko, lalo tayong magkaisa, lalong-lalo na yung mga sa mga sa inyo na walang pamilya dito. No? You can always find a family in the Philippine Embassy and among yourselves. So I will not really make my remarks long, but truly, I'm really glad that you took time to organize yourselves because it's important to have an organization to depend on, to associate with. Because as we say, no man is an island, so we must belong to something. So sa inyong lahat, congratulations ulit, maligayang Pasko, at sana magkita tayong uli hindi sa susunod na induction. Sa iba pang pwede nating magawa na nagsasama-sama tayo para sa kapakanan ng mga Pilipino dito sa Bahrain. So magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.